Have you ever wanted to make a robotic creature follow your mouse in Blender? This is the visual idea behind the project. Here, a Python-based interactive cursor example shows a creature reacting dynamically to pointer movement on the screen. In this video, that same kind of interactive behavior is recreated in Blender using a sci-fi robot model. The full workflow is covered step by step, from the initial setup to the movement logic to making the robot smoothly follow the mouse point inside Blender. This system can also become a clean and reusable setup for future projects. So if interactive robotic motion in Blender is something you want to create, let's begin. Blender 5.0 is used for this project. To start, a very basic interaction is created first. Before using the robot model, the process begins with a simple cube to test the main idea. The goal is to make the cube move whenever the mouse point moves. For that, the scripting tab in Blender is opened, and a Python script is used to create the mouse follow behavior. This is an important first step because it helps test the core movement logic in a simple way before moving on to a more complex model. Once the script is ready, the play button is clicked to run it and check the result. The cube name must be set to follower. In this script, there are two main parameters. The first is follow speed, which controls how fast the cube moves toward the mouse point. The second is reaction time, which controls how quickly the cube responds. By adjusting these values, different behaviors can be tested and the result can be seen immediately. For the next step, the cube is replaced with an animated human character imported from Mixamo. For this setup, another script is used. By clicking play, the human starts walking toward the mouse point. There are a few important parameters in this setup, so they are introduced first. The timeline is opened and the armature is selected. Now the keyframes become visible. In this animation, the start keyframe is 1 and the end keyframe is 32. One of the main parameters here is facing offset. This value is given in radians. First, it is set to 0. When play is clicked, the human follows the mouse using its right side instead of facing forward. By changing this value and testing different angles, the correct walking direction can be found. For the final case, a spider robot is used. For this setup, two different robot models are needed, so they are searched on Sketchfab. This is the first one. It has 8 legs and already includes a walking animation. So the download link is clicked and the model is saved. Then the second model is opened, and in the same way its download link is clicked and that model is downloaded as well. Next, both models are dragged into Blender. When they are imported, they appear very large. So the armature is selected and the object tab is opened. Before scaling them down, the keyframes are cleared. Then the scale is reduced. After that, the unnecessary empty objects are deleted to keep the scene clean. Next, the animation of both robots is checked. At this stage, there is an issue because the two robots are not working correctly. To fix that, the dope sheet is opened and switched to the action editor. In the armature, different animations can be seen, so the walking animation is selected. Once that action is chosen, the spider starts walking correctly. After that, the model still needs to be scaled down. All keyframes are cleared. Then S is pressed to scale the model down. Next, the nonlinear animation panel is opened and the armature of the four-legged robot is selected. Here, three different animations belong to this model. Push down is clicked, then the attack animation is disabled and only the walking cycle animation is kept active. In the action clip settings, the repeat value is increased to 10. After that, the armature of the 8-legged robot is selected. Its animation is pushed down as well, and in the action clip settings, the repeat value is also increased to 10. Next, the armatures are separated from the meshes. All mesh objects are moved into a mesh collection, and the armatures are moved into a new collection. Then N is pressed to open the mouse follow panel, and the start button is clicked. At this point, the robots move very quickly, so the speed value is reduced to make the movement smoother and easier to control. At this stage, there is another issue. The 4-legged robot is not moving in the correct facing direction. To fix this, the armature is selected and the Object Properties tab is opened. The rotation mode is set to XYZ Euler. Then the armature is rotated by 90 degrees and the rotation is applied. Then the animation is run again, and this time the robot moves correctly, and with that the full workflow is complete, starting from a simple cube, then testing the system with an animated human, and finally applying it to robotic spider models. The full mouse follow setup is now working inside Blender. At this point, the robots move smoothly, face the correct direction, and follow the mouse point as intended. This workflow can also be used as a base for more advanced interactive animation projects in Blender. If this video is helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support the channel for more Blender tutorials like this. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.